Hi everyone, it's Anna, the Pinterest Pro, again here with traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway. And as you can see, the topic tonight is Pinterest on the street interviews. And you will not believe what some of these people said when I asked them, what is Pinterest? And if you look at my blog, you can see the actual interviews there. And for example, one of the guys that I interviewed was Frank, and Frank is one of the growing number of men on Pinterest that are actually using Pinterest. You know, everyone says that Pinterest is for women only. Well, there really are a growing number of men. Another statement that he made in his interview was, oh yeah, I know what it is because my wife told me that it's for specialty creative ideas. And that's true. That's very true. And originally that's really what Pinterest was all about. But it's really much more than that now, because Pinterest now has 250 Fortune 500 companies on there. And I don't think those companies are just playing around with crafts and creative ideas. And also companies like Lowe's, the Container Store, the Bank of America, and Four Seasons. Those have all had tremendous success on Pinterest. So that's something to think about, but I really enjoyed interviewing everyone. And don't forget now, you can show me some love down there by hitting that heart button, and or either do a thumbs up to say that you agree with what I'm saying, or a thumbs down if you don't, or a sad face, something like that. Another person that I interviewed was Ron. Now, most of you, some of you, a few of you know that's my husband, but he was a part of the group, so I interviewed him. And he was very proud of himself because he said it's a social media platform that businesses use for advertising. And I'll be honest, I was very proud of him too. But realistically, even though everyone says that Pinterest is a social media platform, in reality, it's a catalog of ideas. And it's a place that people go to see what they want to buy. It's also a search engine. People use the Pinterest search bar to find information, to find what they want to buy, to see examples of things that they're wanting to do or purchase. And so businesses are realizing this, and because of this, more and more businesses are beginning to get on the platform and utilize it and advertise on it, because they know that people are there to see what they want to buy. And I wrote the blog last week about the auto industry and how they've jumped on the bandwagon with this. And make sure that you're doing a thumbs up down there. Maybe make a comment, and that way I'll know that all of you are out there. And then the last one was Annie. The last one I'm going to talk about, I actually had 6. And Annie said something that I hear sometimes whenever I'm talking to business owners. They'll say, it's just so overwhelming. You log on there and there's all this stuff and you don't even know where to go. And that's very true. I remember the first time I logged onto Pinterest, I kind of felt that way too. And that is the reason why with Pinterest, if you're going to use it with your business, you really need to hire someone that specializes in Pinterest, because it is very different from the other social media platforms. And someone that specializes in Pinterest can really show you how to use it and how to understand it and be effective with it. And I remember, it reminds me of an old ad by Range Rover. I want to say, hire a Pinterest expert. Yes, I would prefer that you hired me to help you to understand it, but if not, hire a Pinterest expert and not just a general practitioner, so to speak. And that's the reason why one of my, a part of this Facebook Live presentation that I'm doing, I'm offering a 30-minute free consultation to you, so that, in that 30 minutes we can talk about exactly how would you use Pinterest, how would it fit with your business, and kind of show you around if it is confusing to you, because I would really like to see more people using it because I think it's a very, very effective platform. And you can schedule that appointment with me by clicking on the button on my Facebook business page. And I will also put the link here with this Facebook Live presentation so that it will be there also to try to make it easy for you. And, if you find the information valuable, please share it with other individuals. I would love for you to. And as I say every time, if you have ideas of things that you would like to see me cover about Pinterest, please feel free to do that. I had a couple of good suggestions this week, and in the next couple of weeks I'm going to cover those topics. So that's what these Facebook Live presentations are all about, is giving valuable information to you that will help you as a business owner in using Pinterest as a social media platform, or better yet, as a search engine. And again, if you want to see the interviews, I'll also put the link to my blog on here, and you can watch some of those interviews because they really were great, and I appreciated them letting me ask them the question of what is Pinterest. And so this is Anna, and I'm going to sign off now. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway.